Let's watch this video together.
I've been seeing a lot of black people on the internet saying, oh, we gotta boycott the Asians and the Chinese people. Like, bro, y'all sound stupid as hell, bro. Most of y'all, like, why you got beef with the Asians and Chinese people? By the end of the weekend, I promise more than half of you guys are gonna be going out to the Chinese buffets and ordering shit from China. So who are you kidding? Saying, oh, they hate us, they wanna get rid of us, blah, blah, blah. Have you ever thought about why they hate you, mother? Why everybody hates y'all, motherfucker? Because y'all don't know how to behave. Damn.
I'm gonna keep it real with the black community. A lot of brown uncles don't like you. Sit on the tables, they talk.
No shit, Sherlock. But let me tell you a secret, Cody. The feeling is mutual. Saram Hamathan thought he was breaking some news to the man them. Fam, we've been doing that growing up. Our parents taught us, yo, these people don't like you, you know what I mean? But obviously we have to go into society and act like everything's all good. But fam, we've been knowing y'all didn't like us, and the feeling is mutual. It's no big deal, fam. We're thick-skinned people, fam. Even in school growing up, I realized that the brown kids are way more protective of their women than the white guys. The white guys, they'll be like, okay, once she goes black, she'll never go back type shit. But the brown guys, they'll watch them. They'll give them looks. They'll look at you in your face, look at them in their face. They'll pre the whole scene. You know what I mean? They'll go talk to them after and type shit. You know what I mean? Fam, you don't like me, men are like you. Nobody's trying to beg for out here anyways. And in this economy, to be frankly honest, you're the last people we should be worrying about. The white people want you out of here worse than they want black people out here at this point. You know what I mean? And that's just crazy. Who would have ever thought they wanted somebody out of this country more than black people? The brown people took that whole position right now. Every time I go on social media, they're complaining about brown people are taking all the jobs. They're taking up all the schools, all the space. Y'all are the new black people. And another thing, why are black people always the topic of discussion at the dinner table? Like, I don't get it. Are we like and imagine homeboys talking about, he's like, they're sitting around talking about black people. They don't like black people. Brother, your uncles don't like black people. Our own uncles don't like us. Our own uncles don't want to claim us. You think I have time to worry about what your uncle's doing and my uncle doesn't even want to claim me?
What's up? Come on, man. They tripping, bro. As a people, bro. Like, man, hold on. I'm going in here. On the real. I ain't bullshitting. I'm in here. Hey, sister. Excuse me, y'all. I ain't trying to intrude on what y'all got going on. Y'all know about the boycott, right? We boycotting all Asian beauty supply shops, nail shops, stores. There's a black-owned beauty supply store called Savannah Beauty Supplies here on Egan Road in Madison. Savannah Beauty Supplies. We're sticking together. We're not giving them our money no more. For real.
And you know what? And I said that. I was just trying to get here.
Savannah Beauty Supply.
Okay.
Pass the word.
I promise you.
I'll holler at you out here.
Yeah, I'll let them out there.
For sure, I got you.
I'm looking up. It's on the east side.
Yes. If it's out y'all way, I'm sorry. But this is something we're trying to do as a people.
No, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? We're taking our dollar back.
Yeah.
And we're going to put it back in our community. So far, that's the only beauty supply store we got as a people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
that's why I didn't know we had one.
Right, so that's where our money got to go. We boycotting Asian nail shops, all that. You know what I'm saying? Look me up, John King on Facebook. I'll be posting nail techs. I'll be posting nail techs, all that on there, bro. You know what I'm saying? John King, pop out Glock out on Facebook, bro. Please spread the word. Spread the word, please. Y'all too. Y'all, thank y'all. Get active, y'all. Hold each other accountable, man. Just do it politely.
I found myself in Asian people business, and this is what I found out. They mad about that boycott. They real mad about that boycott. They saying that if that boy went in that store trying to steal them bottles of water, even though it was been proven so many different times that that boy did not try to steal them bottles of water, he would not have been put on a t-shirt. In fact, mind you, I'm only the messenger. This is exactly what they said. They said that they tired of these niggas and their niggerism. Those are their exact words, okay? They also are saying that if y'all are so anti-Asian and y'all don't want to use none of our shit, make sure you don't use nothing made in China. Make sure you don't buy none of our wigs and weaves. Don't go to our hair stores. Don't go to our restaurants, our corner stores. Don't do nothing. They said stay up out of our shit. They said they tired of y'all broke niggas coming in they shit stealing. Then all in the same breath, they're upset that we don't want to be racially profiled every time we want to go and patronize any of these businesses. Yeah, they're saying that we're playing the Asian hate card, although when we're going in these same Asian businesses that are in our communities, we're being followed around. We're being accused of stealing. Y'all are trying to enforce these strict ass rules on the people that are quote unquote supposed to be patronizing your business. Then you got the PR princess. The power to the people, okay? Child, they are going working overtime, making video after video how they stand with the black community, and they're just so ashamed, and that they understand why black people don't want to patronize Asian businesses. But yet, when you're at the dinner table with your mom and dad and your grandma and everybody at the table, and they're openly being racist, you're not doing or saying anything. You see, your power to the people, and you support the black community when black people are in the room. But when black people are no longer in that room, are you still having that same stance and viewpoint? Yeah, I didn't think so. But anyways, this is what's going on.
Latino said this.
Should not be gone. None of our children should be gone from the acts of racism.
Cyrus is dead because you didn't care about your son. Let's be real, this has nothing to do with specifically racism. You can ask any black American in any rural part of, Georgia or any urban part of Alabama and ask them, would you allow your 14-year-old to be walking around with a gun? Every reasonable parent, even the most pro-gun advocate, would be, no, it is not acceptable for a 14-year-old to be running around with a pistol or any kind of weapon, especially without supervision. So respectfully, go f yourself. Because if you cared, he wouldn't even have the gun in the first place. If you cared, he would have been carrying money to pay for the waters in the first place. If you cared, he would have been alive.
Black people have beat the fuck out of Asian people. Black people have beat the fuck out of Hispanic vendors, beat the fuck out of elotero mans, which is the same thing as vendors, people who sell flowers. They rob people all the time. But we're not going to boycott their businesses, right? So why let one Asian person let you guys decide to boycott an entire racist business?
I just saw a post that was like, I'll boycott Asian businesses, but black people, you need to be professional. And the thing is, a lot of Asian businesses are not professional. You just don't speak Mandarin. And as somebody who does, they be talking about y'all feet. They be talking about how it stink. They crusty.
Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel, and I want to start by saying that right now it is very will I say it will be right for the black people to be angry. Why? Because what is actually going on is wrong. A lot of people are now coming out, like the Latinos, coming out to actually insult the black people because they decided to make this move in boycotting Asian businesses. A lot of people coming out to actually insult them is not what is making sense. And if the black people decide to get angry right now, I hope they will be ready to accept what is going to happen, because it is very obvious what's going to happen right now. Nobody might like it. So the black community is actually enraged right now because they are beginning to get insults from each and every place, and this is not helpful at all. What is really there in them supporting their own people? If the Asian people were really that good and they wanted the black people to support them, of course they wouldn't have disrespected them the way they do. Now guys, I brought this video for you. I want you to look at it and let me know what you think about it, right? And drop your comment. Of course, by the end of this video, I'll be right back with more commentaries. I am still your host, Josh, and I look forward to seeing you by the end of the video. Watch this.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I had no idea there were so many black beauty supply owners. I had no idea. But won't God do it? He might do it in some crazy ways, but won't he do it?
I'm gonna say this, man, but this Asian boycott should be permanent. There shouldn't be no 2-month trend and then we back buying their bullshit like we did with H&M, we did with Target and all of these stores. This should be permanent. These people has been disrespecting black people for the longest time. This is not new. They've been doing it. There has been shooting black child in their head. There has been shooting black child in their back. This is not their first rodeo. They've been doing it. You feel me? They take the most from the black community when you really think about it. Most of the stores is set up in the black community. Most of the store. all over the fucking world, if you really think about it. In Africa, they're there. In Jamaica, they're there. They're everywhere. Leeching, acting as if they're doing black people some type of service by selling plastic rice, selling clothes that will fucking burn you, that will fucking get you sick, give you cancer, selling hair product that will give you cancer. So they do sell black people the bottom of the barrel when it comes to product. They don't sell black people the good shit. They sell black people the fucked up shit. And they purposely sabotage black businesses. They make sure to sell black businesses the stuff at a higher price. So whenever black people try to sell it back to other black people, they can't afford it. So they end up have to come back to the Chinaman to buy it, because they do it on purpose. They've been doing this shit, man. So this boycott should be permanent. This shouldn't be no temporary fix. This should be a permanent fix. This also going to highlight more black businesses. One, this will help black people health even more, because they be selling plastic rice. That ain't good for your health. They be selling fucking jankro, pigeon, disguised as chicken. They be selling fucking all kind of bullshit disguised as food. So black people should take this as a lesson, and take this as a blessing in disguise, man. Use this opportunity to uplift, promote black businesses, and move better.
My parents, they run a store. They've been doing it for years. And never in our years of operation have we ever considered using a lethal firearm to address any sort of matter inside or outside the store. The jury declaring that man innocent is just crazy to me. That kid was murdered. And here's my 100%. Reasoning. You see, if you look at the footage, that kid followed store procedure. This is not his first time in the store. He put his backpack in the front. He went to the beverage section. Put the beverage back. But while that was happening, the wife was following him. And I'm pretty sure he knows that. And when he left the store thinking nothing's going to happen, the wife was thinking in her mind. And she assumed that the kid stole something. And if that assumption is correct, he would have stole like a $3 beverage, which she was wrong. And she tipped off the father and son. And in that moment, this is the reason why I think this is just crazy that they declared this man innocent. Is like in that moment that the father and son just decided it was okay to chase after this kid over like a $3 beverage that they think he stole with a firearm. Just like think about that for a second. Like
make this shit make
that
sense,
means
though.
In that moment they thought it was okay to potentially end this kid's life over a $3 beverage. And not only that, put themselves in danger over a $3 beverage. Brought a son there too. Like that is to make that decision, you have to have levels of hatred, psychopathic tendencies, in my personal opinion. Mm-hmm. Now you might ask, like, how do you address people from stealing your store? Well, first of all, if you run a retail store, like it's part of the operational cost. But what you're supposed to do is do your best to dissuade people from stealing from your store. Like security cameras. They went above and beyond too. They not only had security cameras, which they didn't even use, they just made the assumption that he stole something anyway, but they put security cameras and they made people put their bag, if they had brought bags, put it in front of the store. And the wife followed customers around. So they went above and beyond. So at that point, if they are able to manage to steal something, it is what it is. You factor that into your operational cost. My heart goes out to the family, to the community, to all the, other victims and families that experience stuff like this in the past, because this is not the first time something like this has happened. And this is also why I'm not going to preach solidarity in this moment. Like, I'm also not going to argue against the boycott. I feel like I kind of understand the frustration. I won't truly fully understand, but I think I get it. And I'll just leave it at that.
Everybody hates y'all motherfuckers because y'all don't know how to behave. Damn.
Hold the up. Hold the fuck up. Alex Moran. I try to stay up off of this here application when it comes to this type of having to check you silly mother. over the same dumbass shit you people do time and time and time again. You have no respect. But guess what, Alex? You put that video out there, this video here, be able to take the same kind of motherfucking criticism, the same bullshit that you put out, because I'm getting ready to give it to you, and any other ethnic group out there, racial group out there. This goes for y'all monkey asses too. Okay. Alex, have you ever heard of the civil rights movement back in the 60s? Yeah, civil rights. And what those rights gave you and gave all of you who immigrated here to this country from your country, it gave you equal opportunity, jobs, education, politics, you name it. Who's at the forefront of that movement and those marches? My people. You see, back then, before the civil rights movement, we, and certainly not you guys, you didn't have rights. My people bled, they were beaten with batons, shot, jailed, and killed for the very same rights that you enjoy today. You see, back in the 60s, there were only 4.2 million of you Mexicans here in this country. I want you to look up this word, Uthea. Uthea, O-O-T-H-E-A. It's a bug, it's a bug, okay? It's an insect. That's how you mother have grown over the past 60 years here in this country. And if your country was so good, why the didn't you stay over there? There are 40 million of you here now. 10.9% of you were born over in Mexico. Let's go move that up to 11%. Since you got here, you people are spawned like schools of fishes. Okay? And you have prospered. Yeah, you guys work hard, but we work harder. Let me explain. You guys have spawned like fishes. Okay? Like ants. Uthea. Uthea. Check it out. And you claim that you guys work so hard. Let me say this to you. Yeah, you come over here and you work so hard because you work for half of what my people work for. You see, we know our value. Y'all fled your country to come here. And you talk about nobody loves us. Everybody around this globe, their swag, their style, those glasses you got on, who made them hot? You see, our mother drip, our style, we dictate fashion. You probably wasn't wearing them shits when you was a little kid. And if you immigrated over there here, you damn sure wasn't wearing. You was probably wearing them cheap ass $2 Ray-Bans, which is popular in your country. Okay, you got that Versace, that motherfucker look from my people. Okay, even with the fitting, you people got something wrong. So nobody likes us. Everything that we create, from the traffic light to the elevator, open heart surgery, you name it. My ancestors created that shit. You brothers have gotten over here and have benefited. And you got the nerve, all of you, when you speak about black people, put some mother respect on our goddamn name. Because your freedoms you have is because of us. Your civil rights is because of us. My ancestors, y'all didn't have it in your fucking country. You had to flee to come here because it was poverty over there. It just boggles my mind every time I see little cockroaches like you get up on this here application, this here internet, this here TikTok, and try to disrespect the greatness of who we are. Yeah, and check this out, right? I stay in this on New York State of mind. I got a brave heart. When you see me come through, throw your hands up in the air. Okay? You either with us or you're against us. And if you're against us, keep your hands up because that's where I'm going to drop you. And if you are with us, because I know some Mexicans, that's okay. But you, like you said about us, make the whole of you mother bad. Okay? So if you want to pop some mother shit, okay, you were nothing before you came here. And you, most of you, 90%, was your mother born here? Was your daddy born here? Poppy, was he born here? You know, I try to give so many people the benefit of the doubt, and continuously you disrespect, okay? Let me close this out, right? You talk about the Asians. We're not talking about the goods and the products. We're talking about the Asians in our communities that disrespect us, take our dollars, come in our communities, disrespect, kill our people, tear down the community and give nothing back. That's what we're talking about. Because a lot of the products that come from over there, phones, cars, and furniture, we all need that. We're not talking about all of Asia, all Asians. We're talking about those who are specific, who come over here and our shit up and don't pay homage. Okay? It's about, what, 25 million of them in the country. Okay? Y'all together, we still outpopulate y'all. Okay? Bow down to the kings and queens of this shit here. Okay? Because it was my ancestors' sacrifice that gave y'all the liberties and give y'all the opportunities that you have today to sit in that car and even speak. Okay? Talk shit. Take them glam glasses off because you got the style from us. You love us that much. Yeah.
Okay, my dearest family, so welcome back to the channel, and like I usually say, I am your host Josh, and I want to start by saying please do well to just hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, like the video first of all, and let's share this video so that others can get to see. I mean, I can't believe that there are some people, or there are some black people that still believe that they can't see that the fact that there's a boycott ongoing. I mean, I don't understand that. Now, the issue here is the Latinos coming out to come and say this to, the black people are, for boycotting Asian businesses. And my question to them is, when the black people decide to come for you, I hope you are ready. If they decide to do same with your business, I hope you are ready for what's going to happen, right? Because you putting your mouth into this thing now, I hope you are actually ready for what's coming. Because if you are not, then why are you joining the Asian people to actually begin to insult the black people? Because you are not going to be ready for what's going to come, right? So I have a couple of comments here, and like I usually say, do well to drop your own comments too. All right, I want to look at this comment by every video. These are just coming from other where I'm bringing the video from, right? But I want to look at these comments from my own post. So do well to drop comments as much as possible. When I see a lot of comments, I'm going to make sure that I pick my own comment and bring them to you. So the Latinos making this move, I hope you are ready. Let's look at some few comments here. All right. And the first one here is from this guy. He said, I love my ancestors because they are helping us get rid of weight we do not need. Bless them. Of course, for the black people, this should be one of their joy. Someone said, why are they putting themselves into it? Exactly my question to the Latinos. Why are they carrying themselves into this issue right now? Because if they are putting themselves into this issue, I hope they are ready when the black people decide to come for them, right? I hope they will actually be ready for what's going to happen to them too. So why are they putting themselves? Why are they getting themselves involved when it doesn't, have anything to do with them? Because these Asian people actually disrespected these black people, right? They disrespected them. Although a lot of Asian people now are coming out to beg, but they were being disrespected. And if you disrespect your customers, what do you expect? What do you expect? So obviously we should be boycotting Latinos too. uh, this brings me to the question. I hope they are ready. You can imagine the thoughts of the black people already thinking of boycotting your business too. I hope you are ready. So you get yourself involved in these things like this. Find out why are they doing so first. So someone said, how do some black US people not know there is a boycott? I live in Canada and I know. I think I see something like that. So how come some black people do not know that there's a boycott? There is. Some videos that I brought to you, I saw that there are still some black people going about to buying from the Asian people. Of course, there are still some people like that because they don't understand uh, what these Asian people have done. But you can't blame them, right? You can't blame them. But stand for your right as a black person. You know, someone said the Latino people are upset with the black people because the black people did not protest ICE with them. And to be perfectly honest, they don't like us. No way. uh, I hope they are ready. I hope they are ready. They should not just be attacking the black people like this. Black people are resilient. They can hold in there. They can do this thing to you if you get on their nerves. It's just that they are peaceful people. They are peaceful, loving people. They don't really like problem like that. Or don't get on their nerves because they will. You can see what is happening with the boycott already. You can see. I saw a video where I think I brought the video to where in the supermarket they are putting 30% off of the prices of their goods in their supermarket so that people can buy. Because this were the black people were the very people that were supporting them, but they decided to disrespect them. That was not good. That was not good. So someone said, "This is not a boycott. This is a permanent ban." Family, when a person shows us who they are, believe them. I think so. So we believed and they moved. As soon as we start supporting our own like everyone else does, people don't people want to start bitching. I mean, can they do this to white people? Can they? I don't even know why we call them white people. Pink people. Can they do this to pink people? Right? Can they? So if they can't do this to pink people, I wonder why they are actually putting it and doing it to the black people. It is not fair. Someone said, ignore the Latinos. They are trying to get paid off black reactions. Don't fall for that me. Yes. Okay. So you're gonna ignore, fine and good. Ignore them and just move on. Someone said, this is well transfer period, no boycotts. And I did say that if you are a lot of black businesses should actually start because you are going to get a lot of support from black people actually to start the businesses. You get the support because they are ready to support you, right? Why are they worried about us? We don't care what they think. Never did. So, mm, mm. Then someone else said this is a permanent ban, and then another person said the first dude acting like his people can't get his work too. Take that again. It says the first dude acting like his people can't get this work too. We are redirecting black wealth permanently. Blackout. Okay, so fair enough. The black people have decided what they want to do, and the Latinos, if you are going to get on their nerves, I hope you're ready. I hope you are ready. Actually, I hope you're ready. So be mindful of these things that you do. These guys actually disrespected the black people, and uh, the black people are just responding to what they do. They're just responding. So thank you so much for joining me today. I am still your host Josh, and I would love you to be one of my followers. So kindly hit the subscribe button, subscribe, like the video, and I would love to see you in my next video. Bye.